Thank you for staying with us. Let's begin with insecurity in the southeast, which has refused to abate. In another instance of festering insecurity in the region, Ebubeagu security operatives have killed 7 youths who were returning from a traditional wedding ceremony in Awumama, Oru local government area of Imo State. On Monday, 5 others were declared missing from the attack. While some residents have protested over the killing, Governor Hope Uzodinma called for caution and cautioned the incident was being misinterpreted. Let's hear from Governor Hope Uzodinma.
Why we are expressing our anger is to Imo State government. There is a team who them brought out named Ebubeagu, and that Ebubeagu have been killing. When they come where they are doing occasion, they will begin to shoot paradically, killing people.
Oru as large, both Oru East and Oru West, we are all here gathered. We are not happy with what is actually happening in our land. We have been trying to deal with it, but at this juncture, we can't enjoy it anymore.
We don't want Ebubeagu again. If Ebubeagu finish our youth, we will be women. What do we go do for this town?
We just came out from a Security Council meeting where the DSS confirmed that they did the operation, and the operation has nothing to do with any wedding place. They went to a camp, and they went to the camp with a pointer who is a member of the gang, and they caught some people. And the people are currently with the Department of DSS. Yes, they killed some people. But those were also bandits, But we are waiting for detailed report. This is the interim report given to us in the Security Council. So I don't want you to be carried away by propaganda of those who are behind the banditry in the state. You should also investigate to find out for yourself what is happening. Just like what is trending about a 15-year-old girl being impregnated by the Department of, which is a pure fallacy. Rather, what the director reported to us was 2 ladies caught with some of the bandits. And those 2 ladies have been helping them for over 6 months now when they were caught to pick some of these boys who are with them. Because they are girlfriends to the gang leader, who is also still at large. So the gang leader is reaching out to his sponsors to use this blackmail to blackmail the security agencies. Of course, I'll never allow anything that is ungodly to happen in this state.
Usually, what is happening in Oru East local government again?
It's a major flashpoint in Imo State when we're talking about insecurity. The Olu zone, this area, to many people, is even a no-go area, So what happened was these guys were coming from a wedding in Awumama, and they decided, in a celebratory mood, they decided to go back home in a convoy of motorbikes. Now in our nation today, wherever you see people, convoy of motorbikes, you raise an alarm. In fact, in Kano, in the forest of Kano, where Governor Ganduje has put security cameras, one of the things that can trigger immediate military reaction is to see like 3 or 4 motorbikes at any point in time along the road passing through the forest leading to Falgore forest, Falgore, leading to Jos, the area where the House of Reps leader comes from.
Honorable
Adodogwa.
Dogwa.
That's the road leading to his community. Once they sight like 3 or 4 motorbikes following one another, the military will respond. And they built a military base inside the forest. Because I saw from the governor's office, I saw how he monitors what's going on in that forest. Every car passing through, they are seeing them. So they've been told, once you see 3 or 4 motorbikes, take action. So the Bubiagu people, seeing these youths just going on motorbikes, maybe they thought they were unknown gunmen, they just opened fire on them. But whereas these people had just finished a wedding. I don't subscribe to the idea of simply wasting people without subjecting them to any form of trial. And if they were not carrying weapons, there's no reason in the world
to open
fire on them. You can see the governor is not convinced that those guys are not terrorists. But from the anger in the community, from the anger of the youths, you sense that this was another case of extreme use of violence against people that you can't ascertain that they are indeed terrorists. I don't think we've seen Ebubeagu and other security agents confront terrorists in the past. But if people can go to this extent, protesting and even threatening bigger protests, then it suggests that they must have killed those people in error.
MJ, years back, I can't even fathom it that, look, the Southeast, was going to degenerate to this, the level of insecurity in the Southeast is going to be anything close to what we have now.
When I started journalism in 1992, one of the places I love to go to for assignments is in the East because of the peaceful nation. The peaceful nation. I mean, up until 2010, 2012, we had an association then, which is still in existence now, Capital Markets Correspondence Association,
CAMCAN,
and Finance Correspondence Association, FICAN. I mean, normally
that's the cartel.
the central bank, NDIC, and all the banks, they sponsor seminars, and we take it from one zone to the other, year in, year out. And we always look forward to the ones in the southeast and the south-south.
You were married at that time.
I don't let us go there.
We started again today.
We don't need to go there.
Because the interest in the East is understandable.
No, the food. The food.
Food, okay.
The food.
Ofe
and there's this white soup too.
Fisherman soup.
Yes.
All of them.
Okay. Fisherman soup, especially in the southeast and the south. So we're always looking forward to go there. So, but now what we see today, it's so sad, and not only in that part of the country. I mean, of course, the northeast, even the southwest. So now it's also a sad experience to note that those who are brought forward to protect the people are the one now even causing the havoc. So, like Jide said, the use of motorcycles, when you see them in a convoy, I mean, the red alert signal comes up anywhere. Because those unknown gunmen that consistently unleash terror in the southeast, they operate with most of them operate with motorbikes. But then,
and Sienna.
And Sienna. But in this particular instance, you will know somebody is coming from a wedding. Although they might claim that, I mean, it might be a disguise, because these characters could be funny, but on no account should an innocent life be lost based on mere suspicion.
I think Jide, that's why the federal government, ab initio, was skeptical about
state police and all these,
bearing arms. That's as in even the legislation that's even established them in like Amotekun. I don't know apart from Dengon.
I'm even wondering the kind of weapons they used.
They used in killing these guys.
Yes, because if they didn't use den guns, who licensed maybe AK-47 or other assault weapons? Who licensed it for them? Because by law they are not supposed to carry. Only the police are permitted to carry that category of weapons. So I'm interested in even knowing the kind of weapons that they used. If they used then AK-47 or other categories or pump action, then they committed an illegal act. People will now see why even the police are skeptical of this kind of regional security bodies.
Outfits.
We will find out in due course the kind of weapons that they used. Yes, the problem in the Southeast require drastic action. But any innocent life lost brings with it so much pain, knowing that they have loved ones, they have families, and the families who, telling them, said, these people have simply killed our innocent brother.
Youths.
And it worsens matters. Out of their own loved ones and younger brothers, you are going to breed terrorists. This is usually how it happens.
Yeah.
The pain that the police or Buago came and killed my innocent brother can drive some other people to take up arms against government. This is what people take excessive actions do not realize. America, even in the Gulf War, they killed many innocent people. You just see a house will be bombed and innocent people will be killed. That was how ISIS came about, because Baghdadi, who formed ISIS, was detained in this
Guantanamo Bay.
No, this Abu Ghraib or something, one prison in the U.S. I mean, in Iraq, where they put high-profile terrorists. I think it's something Ghraib prison, GHRAIB. It was in that prison that the idea to form ISIS came about. The injustices, some of them were forcefully sodomized by American troops. They got angry, and once they came out, they formed a terror group. So we could be worsening matters in the Southeast if we are not careful.
Thank you for joining us, Emeka. Okay, Kelechi.
Yeah, how you? Good evening.
Good evening, Kelechi.
I'm happy to get through to you. Over 1 year now, I've been listening to your program.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes, I want to ask you.
Congratulations.
You and Jide and your crew, you people are really enlightening us. If I have my way, I will sponsor this program. I say well done to you people.
Yeah, come, Kelechi, now bring the money.
You can sponsor it. See, at the end of your program, you always tell us that, make I speak pidgin, at the end of your program, you always tell us, say, the repeat broadcast will happen by 11 p.m. And close to 1 year now, it has never been so. I always listen to it by 5 a.m. You know, sometimes I'll get to my workplace, I think
you're watching us via our terrestrial platform.
Watching in Lagos?
No, on the local platform.
No.
Your repeat broadcast will always come by 5 p.m. Why is it so? Why should you tell us 11 p.m.?
No, you are watching
so
on
why
TV,
is it so?
Entertainment.
If you watch on
DSTV or GoTV 45,
GoTV or YouTube,
DSTV 418 or GoTV 45,
or YouTube channel.
Yes, don't watch. Yes.
Okay, on the local. On this local platform.
No, it will not happen.
You won't see it at
That's CBC Entertainment, our sister station.
That one, you will see that one at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
The repeat of that channel.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for calling Kelechi, at least in the last 12 months, even trying to get you.
11.
And it's so frustrating when we see that this is across the country. the level of insecurity and
See,
life is very cheap now in Nigeria. British, cheap
what-
every day is no longer news.
What makes this very sad is that the new couple, they have given those new couple a very bad name. It's like a bad omen. People continue to talk about it that number of people died on the day they got married. You see, several implications, even traditionally. You know, they might say it is the bride that has a bad leg, in quote and unquote, or it's like it's the groom that does something. You know, so many implications. This sort of killings are avoidable, but because of the palpable state of security all over the country, I mean, at the least suspicious moment, people open fire. It's not supposed to be. It's because of our level of the level of insecurity all over the country. So it's rather sad. So that's why this one to give more voice to the people arguing against state and regional police.